Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Felix and there was a big boy called Oscar, and they loved to play together.
I'm the father of two beautiful boys, and I have a brave, resilient wife, Ivana. Our oldest boy is turning 5 very soon. He's starting to develop into a very smart, very funny, very inquisitive little boy who loves learning. My name's Oscar. I am 4 years old. I'm the big brother to Felix. I love to read stories to my brother. And then we have Felix, who will be 1 soon. Felix has entered the world and hit a few challenges along the way.
When Felix was born, we actually didn't know that there was anything amiss, and nothing had even indicated when he was being born, except he was quite small. He was 2.3 kilos. He came into the world screaming, and I remember just feeling so elated after having him. And it was really day 8 where our whole life basically unravelled. We just kept getting told more complications and more issues, and it was just very surreal. What Myhre syndrome is, obviously we hadn't heard of it before, not many people have, including his doctors, and it's a very rare change in the DNA. It happens by chance. It's literally a 1 in a million chance, and one little protein change at conception essentially causes all these forward-going effects. But essentially it means that in utero, Felix's organs were developing differently, and the nature of the disease is that it's progressive, so things do keep popping up and will be popping up, and it can also be life-limiting, some of the things that do happen. And what that in practical terms means for us as a family is that new issues can come up. That's just really difficult to come in terms with. As humans, we don't like unexpected things. We've already been positively impacted by the Myhre community. Ivana particularly is very heavily involved. She's already been in contact with the Myhre Institute. She's founding the Australian Myhre Foundation here in Australia. And that's been a really important piece for us because Myhre is so rare. Talking with the doctors, talking with our paediatrician, they've never even heard of it. Our paediatrician opened up a book and it wasn't even in the book. So that didn't really fill us with a lot of confidence, but when you talk with the community, you can get that confidence and you can get that understanding. So I think our story can be fed back into that community. We have decided to start Myhre Syndrome Foundation Australia. The reason for this is we need more awareness to this rare disease, we need advocacy, and it just brings us so much hope. And you know, I actually have no doubts that we're going to find a cure for Felix and for other kids and adults living with rare diseases. You know, I've been thinking a lot about what makes the old live your life to the fullest. I always took it for do the most, be the most. You know, there's a big fear of missing out, and actually for me now, living life to the fullest is being present with my family. Just cherishing the little things, not taking for granted those happy little moments when the boys are playing with you, or Felix is smiling at you, or brushing his hand up against your face, to really cherish those moments.
I love my family this much.